welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming at you with a tutorial on how I curl and style my hair. Usually it's like my go-to for kind of my everyday look, just depending on what I'm feeling that day, but ultimately it is just kind of undone curls. Messier the better. If you want to see how I go from this to this, then go ahead and keep watching. First, what I will do is I will take my hair down from a ponytail, and this is day 2. I shampooed my hair yesterday morning, so I just go through and brush my ends and get out any of the snarls. So get that good and brush through. Then I'll go in with my dry shampoo, which is the Dry Me by Wella. So that is what I'm currently using right now, which I really like the scent of this one. So I just kind of go through and spray the product. Typically what I will do is I will spray the dry shampoo into my hair first, pull it up into a pony or a clip, and then I will do my makeup. And then by the time I have gone back to my hair, my dry shampoo has already absorbed into my scalp and absorbed all of those oils. I did that a little bit earlier, which is why I didn't spray too much in. That is all brushed through. I will just find where I want to part for the day, and let's get started. For this technique, you can use either a wand, a curling iron, or a flat iron. Just what I had handy was my Chi flat iron that I have had since like the year 2004 maybe. Still works. So I've got that bad boy out, and I'm just going to section up my hair, leaving down whatever you want. Holy grail product. Let's talk about this for a second. So this is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray, which I will link all this information down below. I love this. I just do a few bursts throughout my hair. Then I take my flat iron, grab a 1-inch vertical section, pull it through, and let it sit. I think the problem that some people have with using a flat iron is they use too big of a section and they feel that they need to rotate it the entire time instead of just rotating it once all the way around and then pulling straight out. So rotate once and then just pull straight out. Boom. I love using the flat iron because it allows me to keep my ends rather straight, and if the ends end up curling up a little bit, I just run over with a flat iron. A few pieces. If they don't, I just go back through and put that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and keep working up my hair. Making sure that you're not taking too big of sections, all the way around one time and pull straight out. See how it's giving the perfect curl with leaving that end straight? And you can alternate direction on this, or you can also do a curl. Next piece you could just kind of bend it different ways, and then your next one be a curl and then bend different ways. So really the amount of texture that you want to achieve out of this look is completely up to you. Quick spray with the texture, let down my hair again, another spray, another spray. I would say it maybe takes me 10 minutes to do my entire head, depending on how detailed I'm being that day and how much I really care. Sometimes I just curl it just to get the texture in there, and I don't really care if an actual curl remains, more or less just if there's some texture in there. So as you can see, I'm not like painstakingly picking every piece to be perfect, because we're not going for a perfect end result. Sometimes I feel like people can't style their hair how they want to because they feel like it's this big overly complicated thing when it's not the case at all. So you'd be surprised. Here's what you're left with. Like I said, the amount of curl and texture that you want is how much you'll put in with your curls. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some more of the dry texture spray. And I'm gonna go from underneath up, which is gonna help give separation at your ends. Another product that I like to use is some kind of powder for the base. I don't have it at home right now, but I do really like using the Oribe version of this, but at home I just have the Puff Me powder, which it's not my favorite because it does tend to clump together, but it does help create volume. So I just like to kind of get in there. And that's pretty much it. Something else I will do is I have been holding on to my beloved Cityswept by Bumble and Bumble, which it is a spray wax that they discontinued. But this stuff is amazing because it's literally a spray wax, and it's awesome to kind of really grit up those ends. And I like to even like spray this while I'm spraying, or while I'm using a blow dryer, I'll spray this and it'll really get in here and get that lift and separation. So that is an option as far as getting that texture and separation in there. Something else that I like to use, it is by KMS and it's called Hairplay, and it is a liquid wax. So essentially you just kind of squirt a little bit out like this and it's literally wax. And so I run that through my fingertips like this, get them kind of tacky, and then I can go through and kind of piece out any ends and detail how I want it to look. So like this kind of is a big clump here, so what I'll do is I'll just kind of grab that piece and kind of give it its own place to live. That way you still have that texture, but you don't feel like you've got these big like globby clumps of hair. A lot of times what I will end up doing is tucking my hair behind one ear and then leaving the other side. I just kind of keep playing with it till I get it how I want it. When I am done to the point where I am ready to finish, I will grab my hairspray, which right now I'm using the Stay Essential by Wella. That completes this look. I hope this helps you guys out a little bit. For those of you who were wondering how I style and curl my hair, this is pretty much what it ends up looking like. I just prefer more of a messy undone style, so that's kind of what goes into achieving that look. And again, however much texture you want it would be, you know, how many curls you put in it and how much you really work on either perfecting it or kind of leaving it messier, knowing at the end that, kind of like me, it's not actually curled, it's just kind of got some good texture in there. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Definitely subscribe and comment below any future videos you would like to see from me, and I'll see you guys later.